Well, here we are in Shambles village, and things aren't looking so good. First of all, these walls should be higher than the ground, and this poor little cow, I kind of have a feeling she's having a hard time getting out of there. Now, we've been to Shambles a couple of times. I don't know if you came with me or not, but we are going to, as much as it pains me, we're going to walk through again and assess how much work this place is going to require. Okay. Yep. Yeah, all these guys standing in here, not out here protecting the village. Okay, let's okay, that's an issue. And that one. I do find a lot of floating trees in some of these villages. Okay, yes, everybody needs braziers and chimneys. This guy here is going to get rebuilt like we did the others. This little one here is going to get rebuilt. Otherwise, I just can't fit the braziers and the chimney in there. Okay, there are a lot of trees. How we doing? We good? Yeah, I'm here to shake up your life. Hi there. Can I help you get out? Okay, not that way apparently. You don't want out. Alright. Use the door. I could break a window if you like. Okay, yeah, we have been here because the garden has the pillars. And the ghost blocks are gone. So we've already taken care of that. And we most definitely need to harvest. Okay, take the path. What's up here? Okay. What was commonly the shepherd's house in several other villages. And there's nobody home here, although it is daytime. Okay, let's see. There's the smith's house. How bad is this? This house here, I often find that this backyard is just buried. Okay, doors wide open. And I'm not seeing anybody home. Oh yeah, I remember this. This was much worse. And I buried a lot of it in. I made it cave in because I didn't want all of the little mobsters to come up out of the ground and scare the dungarees off my little people. Okay. Yeah, this village is going to require some thought. And, oh. God, no. And of course, nobody's paying attention to the bear in the village. Okay, where'd he go? There's a bear in the village. Did you know that? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Yeah, this place is gonna need a lot of work. Where'd the bear go? Yeah, and all of the soldiers. What's this? Sulfur. All the soldiers are in the castle grounds. Hi. Yeah, I saw him. Did you see which way he went? Hard to tell. There's so many trees here. And I don't really know how far he could go because I don't know what the grounds are like out here. But I am sure we will come across him again. Let's see if he did any damage here. Oh, not there so far. The people are okay. Let's see, where was he? Because he had, there it is. Yeah, he was harboring a little something there. Oh, wow. Okay. Anybody in here injured? Did he scare the feathers off of any of you guys? I can't really tell. Oh, shucks. Yep. Chicken down, chicken down. Of course, that's the roosters fighting amongst themselves. A bear did not do that. Okay, oh wait, let's put that back there, just in case. No, not over there. Here, thank you. Alright, where shall we start? This place is quite the mess. And it needs everything. The other villages, at least I had the luxury of time passed so that I could work on the village grounds, the paths and all of that first, and then come back later and take care of the braziers and chimneys. But this one, we're going to do all of that at once. Yes, I think this is the last. I'm looking to see if that cow made it out. No, she did not. I think this is the last village that we'll have to focus on right now because I haven't found any new ones. So. Okie dokie. Well, at least you're out, sorta. Keep going. Keep going. I don't want to imagine that the people who built the villages built in these obstacles that I find. I think when the village spawns, it spawns somewhere in the world, and whatever is there it has to deal with. Yeah. But I also don't know why you can't take the perimeter of the village and program it so that when it spawns on flat ground, regardless of what is under it. If it's water, you get water. But anywhere within the village area, is solid ground, like your paths, your foundations, your gardens. So, but yeah, some of these villages, they pop up in the weirdest places, and if you've watched my videos, you know that we have encountered some huge messes with some of these. So yeah, this is going to take a little bit of creativity. Okay, let's go see what this is. Yeah, we've probably already seen it. Oh, guess what we found? Hello, Mr. Bear. How far can I chase you, and will you not ever come back? What is that? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Oh my. Hey, meta spawner. Okay. Well, something didn't pop up. Yeah, we've been here. Wow. I don't remember if we saw that, but we're seeing it again. All right, let's do an aerial of this village. And kind of got to think up a plan. It's 75 degrees Fahrenheit, so I don't think we need to worry right now about braziers being the first priority. Although maybe it should be, so that the houses are comfortable and the people can retreat to them, and then it won't matter how long it takes me to do the outside. So maybe we'll focus on that first. And one of the first things we're going to do is put an upstairs on this house and others like it. And then we're going to build a better chicken coop. So, because that's not going to protect them during the winter. Yeah. And then we'll thin out some of these trees that are a little bit deformed. You know, all the standard stuff. So I'm going to start right here, and we shall return when we have some progress to share. We are back here in the village of Shambles, and one of the villagers just ran out of this house, showing that fear, you know, running stance that they do. I don't know what they were afraid of. It was Mathilde that ran, so I don't know what's around here that may have freaked her out. Okay, there's a bear. What was that? That looked like one of the little mobsters. Where'd the bear go? There he is. Do you suppose he was close to the village and that's what freaked her out? I know we've got wolves nearby. And copper. Ooh, how do you like that? We're just going to set those right back down. I just wanted our automatic map marker to mark that spot, but I don't want to be carrying all that extra stuff. Because right now we are still in the fix-it phase, and I want to show you what we've fixed so far. We have removed a lot of the what is this? Sand, dirt, gravel. Removed a lot of that, and put in some grassy areas. We lowered the well. It was a little bit higher. Oh, would you like to get in there? Hold on. Wait, come back. Come back. Okay, maybe later. Where are you going? Joanna, where are you going? Sometimes I think these little people are just programmed to follow... Oh, sorry. To follow the players. Because I seem to get a lot of the little villagers just follow me around. Oh, you stinker. Oh, hang on. I gotta make it so the other one don't escape while I'm trying to offer you a better life. There. Go in there, right there. Okay, don't. Anyway, I got other things to do. Oh yeah, we built an animal pen. I am hoping that these walls are high enough. Come on, you can do it. That the bears don't come in here and hurt my animals. And from the past experience, having these open slots like this was fine. They've got some water here, and I've got the trap doors spaced so that the animals don't go in the water, because I had a pig get in one of these little waterways and it drowned. I don't know why it couldn't walk in, but it couldn't walk out. It made no sense to me. Oh, good, you're in. Okay, hold on. Let's put the fence back. Hi. Was that shocking? Okay, hang on. We're going to let you in. We got you covered. Now you got a friend. There we go. Okay. We got 2 female cows. Oops, wrong way. There we go. I've been doing so much fixing this and fixing that, and then coming over here and playing and all that. I keep getting my right and left mouse buttons mixed up. Okay, so we're going to go over here to the first house that we actually fixed, which was this one. We put a second floor on it, and of course they have their fireplace and chimney. Hi there. Can you not get in, William? Yes, hi. Interesting thing about William. Anyway, this is his hearth. He can cook and produce some heat here. This is the house that had the 2 beds. I moved the beds. This, of course, is their... yeah, this is where I've been keeping my stash as well, because it was the only place that had a cellar. So, he has a cellar. Storage. You're going upstairs. Keep going. Joanna, keep going. I want to see what's up here. This is where the beds are now. And their little personal storage chests. Yes, this is the bedroom. Do you like it? Now you have a bigger house, an upstairs and a downstairs, and a cellar. I think she likes it. Because this before was just open space, and it resembled a little bit of a castle, but it was... Yes, I agree. It was unusable space, practically. Because all they could do in this house was sleep. There was no place to cook. There was no source of heat, warmth, but there is now. So, and so far this is the only one I've done this triple wide hearth. I'm thinking of doing that in as many houses as I can, because I looked up some pictures, and basically this is what a lot of the houses had in the... They shut the door. In the medieval period. Of course, the medieval period spanned many, 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 many years, and things changed over those years. But we're going with that period of time where it was practical to have heating in your home and cooking. Yes, hi. So we harvested and replanted this garden and took away the pillars on the door, because they can use gates now. Who's in here? William. Oh yeah, interesting thing about William. A couple of days ago, William was way out there. And he just kept walking further and further and further. So I waited for nightfall, and I harvested the garden and replanted. And the next morning, he came out of that house and went into the garden. So something I did stopped him from walking further away and triggered him to come back. I don't know if it was nightfall. I don't know if it was fixing the garden. I don't know if it was, I don't know, something I did in the house. All I know is he's back and he stopped wandering away. So I thought we were going to have an issue with the wandering villagers again. This here is our new chicken coop. Good, good. Hatch them babies. We only have 2 in here. We have a rooster and a chicken. That was all that was left in that one coop that was here. And the village has a second coop. But when I went to move the chickens from there, they were gone. So I tore that down. We'll have to go and check and see what it turned out to be. I'm pretty sure it's this. I think it might have been somewhere in this area that the chicken coop was. All right. I don't think anything other than a little bit of terraforming here and mowing the lawn and things. Nothing has happened with these places. We're not there yet. I kind of wanted to show you something cool that I knew, but I'd never tried, and we tried it. And I'll show you what happened. We used the scythe to harvest the gardens. As long as everything is acceptably grown, this one here is still growing, but it's going to be affected anyway, but it's okay. A couple of these still growing, but it's okay. I just want to show you how cool this thing is. And I was doing this with a knife before. One item at a time. But I kind of had to, because those gardens were not fully grown. And don't really want to take up all of the items before they're grown, because you don't always... Oh wow, what do we got here? Let's see, flaxseed, we did that one. Let's put parsnips down, and they're spelt. Okay. Anyway, you don't want to necessarily pull up everything in a garden with the scythe when you're harvesting, because not everything is grown, and you don't always get a seed, and you don't get any product. So it's not a good idea to use the scythe on a garden that is not fully grown. So especially if you really need the food. Yeah, this is really cool. I also changed some settings on my scythe, and yeah, I can't tell you what they are at this point, but you can go to the mod page and look at the specifics and learn about the changes that you can make. You can make the scythe faster, slower, and that's what I did. I made it instant. So because I may have mentioned this. I'm kind of an instant gratification kind of person, and I don't have a lot of time to, you know, fool around with slow things. So, okay, let's see if this hurts our little person here, who is a shepherd, not a farmer, but has been hanging out in this garden. Even though there are places where she could go. But it's okay. Okay, carrots, onions, and cabbage. That's right. I'm going to do more onions. I never seem to get enough onions. We get a lot of parsnips and turnips. Are those the white ones? But I rarely get enough onions. Okay, let's see what else we've done. I know it's dark and we can't see. Like I said, a lot of the areas I've taken out a lot of the gravel. Hi there. You should go right over there. He was hanging out over at the chicken coop, and he went over to the wall, of the animal enclosure, but then he just turned and walked away. And there is food there, and that's why he was hanging out at the chicken coop, because there's food right by the wall. Okay, I think that's about it in this area. What? Oh, seriously? Hold on. Come back. Yeah, there's a hole there. I'm not sure where it goes. I forget. Wolves were here. So there's their carcasses. Would you like to go in there? What if I break this wall? What is on the other side? Go in there. Hurry up. Okay, that's one. Yeah, I don't know where that other one went, but we'll be watching for them. Which is, you know, what you kind of got to do if you want to... Hi there. Yeah, you found it. Now come right over here and you'll find some more. The trick here is when they find this one, then you place... Hi, Kronos. You place another one nearby until you get them into the pen. I like that they're using the paths. I don't know what way he would have gone otherwise. I'm guessing if this wasn't here, he would have just, you know, skipped and hopped over the mounds of gravel. Ooh, I might have to fence that in right there. I don't know what tells them what path to take. Yep. This house will eventually be fixed as well. We are moving. Even though it says we're in year 0, I'm paying no attention to that. We are moving to about the 12th century, 11th or 12th century, where we have better. We've gotten smarter, and we've been here long enough that we can improve our living conditions. So, because, you know, as time marches on, we learn new things. We learn new techniques. We find new raw materials, and we learn how to make things out of them, and we improve our living. So we're going to do that. These houses are going to be like this one over here that we got distracted from because of the chickens. But I wanted to show you this one. I have been watching a channel on YouTube called Shadiversity. Not for his sword play, but definitely for his knowledge of castles. And And then that led me to other channels that talked about medieval construction. So anyway, and I did this on my little house over in Crevaz. And I thought, well, why can't I do that here? I mean, it makes sense. It's a village. People are crammed in really tight. I can still walk through here, which is one of the reasons they, you know, this design here was beneficial in a tight area, because you can put two houses right next to each other and then you can still walk here and they still get, look at all these rabbits, they still get this cool design. Anyway, this house here has its chimney. Oh, that's the bowl. With this top floor being jettied out over the bottom floor, we had to do something a little bit different with our chimney and hearth, fireplace, or whatever. I don't know if they called it a fireplace back then. It was called a hearth. Okay, so this is what we got. Downstairs, obviously, and I'm still thinking of expanding this to that 3-block, which I definitely could do. It wouldn't take much at all. So that we can put the brazier here and the cooking fire here, and then, of course, have that extra space. Maybe that's where we put the bucket of water, because there's no sink in here. Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, anyway. Okay, this cellar kind of scares me a little bit, because when we were doing it, oh my gosh. Okay, hello. Let me go. Yeah. I think my computer had had enough. By the time I got to this cellar, my computer was hacking and coughing and choking. These chunks of sand were bouncing, and I couldn't catch them. And they just kept bouncing. And I actually filled in all of the walls here. But I can see that it didn't take. Probably because the sand kept bouncing. So I found that interesting. And this one here, yeah, that one kept bouncing too. So I thought, well, we'll stop. We'll reboot and see if it fixes itself. And it did. So I'm glad for that. Okay, so in looking at some of the old pictures and reading some of what life was like in this time period and for several hundred years, which I guess spans the medieval period, this is basically what their ground floor looked like. They did everything, you know, they cooked and, you know, studied or whatever they were doing. They worked. This is everything they did, and the whole family was crammed down here. And then, of course, up here is where the family slept and, I guess, dressed. And so that's what we did. We also made a little study center. Because I don't know if this game will ever allow us to spawn children, but that'd be kind of neat. That opens up the new ideas for furniture, like, I don't know, a crib. I don't know. I don't know what they used back then to contain their littlest children. Anyway, so here we are. This is the upstairs, and it's huge. And they don't necessarily need a heat source up here because they're going to rely on the heat rising. So, and this is a small enough place that I think this could warm up the upstairs. We've also started taking out the torches from the inside of the houses because I was watching a video when they were talking about the torches. Torches don't last very long, especially the short ones, and they would drop quite the mess on the floor. Of course, the ash and the burnt and everything. And you don't necessarily want that, say, here or over your bed. So we're looking at different indoor lighting sources, and it would be the oil lamps, or it would be different kinds of candles. So, yeah, I'm kind of surprised this game doesn't have anything more than this and torches. So we're primarily going to use the torches on the outside and swap all the indoor stuff. Look at this. They have a candle. We're going to swap all the indoor lighting for the oil lamps and candles when we can. Problem with candles is they take up an entire space. But you can place 1, 5, or 10 of them, I think. I can get quite a few on one table. But I tried to put one here. You can't put one here. So, I'd kind of like to see the candles be a little more useful. Okay, I think that is pretty much it on this end of town. Oh, mobsters. Hi there. Can I use the scythe on you? Does it work? It does! Not as efficiently as I would think. Ooh, and I have to be really close. Okay, we haven't got time for this. Moving on. Okay, yeah. We cleared a lot of what was... I don't even know what was here. Trees. Oh my gosh, that's the other thing. The trees. That's better seen in the daytime if we can get that far. Okay, the only thing I've done here is swapped out the doors and removed the trees. I would say 90% of this was covered in pine trees, the branches. So we removed all of those. Where's my peoples? Where's all my people? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Where'd everybody go? Do we have no people in here? Oh my gosh. No. Don't tell me. Villagers are disappearing. Can you guys not operate this door? I don't know if they can. Well, somebody's obviously out. The soldiers. Okay, let's not panic yet. And if you know what I'm talking about, you understand. We've had one village that's lost its entire residency twice. Oh good, we have people. Yay. Yeah. A little bit of panic sets in when I can't find my people, because I don't know where they go. And I can't imagine them out there roaming. You know. We don't know what's out there. Okay, the trees. Holy moly. So many trees. And odd shaped. These are pine trees. And I understand that after years and years and years, they start to look a little, I don't know, odd. But I prefer them to look more like this. So I started going around and manicuring my pine trees to look a little bit more like Christmas trees, holiday trees, just because I like that. Plus, I was trimming up so we could walk through here and still have that canopy over us. So, I think that's about all that's going on so far. I think another, I don't know how many days I've been here. Days. Many days. So I might be here another many days. Oh, both of you have eaten 10? Okay, good. Well, then that dude cow needs to come in here and do his job. Dude. When you get a minute, could you wander right on over here? Okay, we're going to catch you later. Anyway, so now we're going to come over here and, what happened here? And work on this side of the village because I think we're about ready for this. Tasia, you're okay. Why are you out here? Empty bed right there. So yeah, I had to take away a lot of sand from here and then discovered that the door was way up here. Oh, wow. So we kind of got a little bit creative. I still need to do a little chiseling on this. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why no one's in there. I know you can use these doors. And that front gate, big door, was open. I left that open because I wasn't sure they could use it. Okay, but over here is the bulk of our residential. So, yeah, we got a lot of work to do on this side. And like I said, we're going to be improving and upgrading a lot of these houses. To incorporate, everyone has a place to cook. Most of these houses don't have that now because there just simply isn't the space. And none of them have a heat source to keep them warm here in the next, 2 months when it starts to drop. So, this one here will look very much like the other where there'll be a second story. And we're going to get rid of that bird. We tried once before. He didn't want to go, so I'm sure when I take the roof off, he'll fly right out. Anyway, these houses will get different. And this might be cool right here. If I build the houses the same way and I extend, we jetty over, we'll get that cool little walkway right here where we can look up and see the walls and the roofs of these two houses meeting. So, I think that might look kind of cool. Yeah, we can get a little bit creative. I don't think there's any reason why we have to stick with what we see. I think we can get creative, and I definitely think that we should move into the next century here. So we're going to do that. So we shall return.